If you weren't born into a wealthy family, the only way to get ahead financially is by starting from zero. And that means saving your money and putting it to work. But how do you save money when it feels like everything costs something? We all have basic needs and certain luxuries we don't want to give up, but there are smart ways to trim those costs without feeling like you're missing out. By making a few simple adjustments, you'll have more cash to save and invest, which is key to growing your money over time. That's right, you can keep your comfort and start stacking up that cash for investments. And in this video, we'll show you how to do just that, as well as discuss 20 everyday expenses that you can easily cut while still living your best life. So, if you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on future videos like these. Alright, the first everyday expense you can cut without losing quality is coffee shop runs. You know, one habit many millionaires have mastered is cutting back on little daily expenses that add up. And coffee is a great example. Sure, that cafe latte or cappuccino from your favorite spot tastes amazing, but over time, that daily $5 coffee adds up to $1,825 a year. Imagine what you could do with that money if you saved it instead. Here's what you need to do. Swap that expensive coffee run for homemade coffee. Invest in a quality coffee maker, and you'll get your caffeine fix without the daily hit to your wallet. Plus, you can even experiment with making your coffee just the way you like it. Next expense you can cut is bottled water. This is a sneaky cost that adds up fast. A habit many financially savvy people adopt is switching to a reusable water bottle and a home water filter. Buying bottled water over and over isn't just bad for your wallet, it's bad for the environment too. The solution? Grab a high-quality reusable bottle, fill it up at home, and enjoy clean water wherever you go. Now, some of you might wonder, is the taste going to be as good? That's where the home filter comes in. With a good filter, you're getting the same, if not better, quality water than what's in that expensive plastic bottle. Not only will you be saving money, but you'll also reduce waste. Win-win. Next up, we have takeout lunches. We all love the convenience of grabbing a quick meal during a busy workday, but those daily trips to fast food spots or restaurants are draining your bank account. The millionaire mindset? Bring your own lunch from home. Not only is it cheaper, but it's also often healthier, and you get full control over what goes into your meal. Picture this. Instead of spending $10 to $100 a day on lunch, you pack your own for just a couple of bucks. That's $2,600 to above $10,000 a year you could be saving. And you can still have delicious meals without feeling like you're sacrificing taste or variety. On number 4, let's talk about cable TV. Cutting the cord has been a major money-saving trend, and for good reason. Ask yourself, are you really watching all those channels, or are you just paying for a service out of habit? Streaming services offer more options, flexibility, and all at a fraction of the cost. With services like Netflix, Hulu, and even free content on YouTube, you've got endless entertainment without the hefty cable bill. And by cutting that cable bill, you're freeing up a significant chunk of change every month that can go straight into your savings or investments. The choice is clear. Ditch the expensive monthly cable fee and start saving for the future. Curious what kind of impact that extra money could have? Now, everyday expenses that you can easily cut is name brand groceries. Most people don't realize that store brands often provide the same quality as the big name brands, but at a much lower cost. That box of cereal or can of soup with a fancy label might seem superior, but many store brands are made by the same manufacturers using similar ingredients. So, why pay extra for the label? By swapping out just a few name brand items for their store brand equivalents, you can save a significant amount each month without noticing a drop in quality. Plus, that extra money can go straight into your savings or be used for something that truly matters. Next, we've got gym memberships. Don't think wrong about it. Staying fit is important, but those hefty gym fees, not so much. Many millionaires stay in shape by opting for at-home workouts or outdoor activities. You don't need an expensive membership to maintain your health. Consider this. YouTube has tons of free workout videos, and all you need is a yoga mat or a pair of dumbbells. If you're into cardio, why not go for a run at the park? These alternatives cost next to nothing and give you just as good a workout as hitting the gym. By ditching that monthly gym fee, you could save hundreds of dollars every year without giving up your fitness goals. Moving forward, next expense you can cut is excessive cell phone plans. Take a moment to think about it. Do you really need all those unlimited data perks or the highest tier plan your provider offers? Most people are paying for features they don't even use. The smart move here is to switch to a cheaper plan or even a pay-as-you-go option. Many times, these lower-cost plans still provide more than enough data, talk time, and texting for your needs. And the best part, you'll be cutting down on a recurring expense that eats into your budget every single month. By reducing your cell phone plan, you're not only saving money, but you're also freeing up cash for savings or investment opportunities that can grow over time. And remember, every little bit adds up. Those small changes now could be the difference between financial stress and financial success down the road. Stay with us because we've got more smart ways to cut costs and keep your life on track without compromising on quality. Now, the next everyday expenses you can cut without giving up quality is prepackaged snacks. Sure, they're convenient, but they also cost a lot more than buying in bulk. The trick here is to buy your snacks in larger quantities and pack them yourself. Not only does this save money, but it also lets you control portion sizes and make healthier choices. For example, instead of grabbing a small, overpriced bag of chips every time you're hungry, buy a large bag and portion it out into reusable containers. You'll notice that over time, you're spending less on snacks and eating healthier. Plus, the money you save can go towards something more important, like growing your investment fund. Next, on number 9, is excessive home energy use. Many of us don't realize how much we're spending on energy until the bills come in. The good news, there are easy ways to save on your utility bills without sacrificing comfort. Start by unplugging devices when they're not in use. Things like phone chargers, appliances, and electronics still use energy even when turned off. Another great tip is to switch to energy-efficient light bulbs, which use less power and last longer. And if you're looking for a bigger change, adjusting your thermostat by just a couple of degrees can make a noticeable difference in your monthly bills without affecting your comfort. Number 10, everyday expenses you can cut is expensive haircuts. We all love a fresh haircut, but do you really need to be going every few weeks or paying premium prices? Consider extending the time between your appointments or trying a lower-cost salon. A lot of people find that by simply spacing out their haircuts or choosing a more affordable place, they save a lot without sacrificing their look. And over the course of a year, that extra money stays in your pocket, where it can grow through saving and investing. So why not give it a try and see how much you can save by being a bit more strategic with your grooming? Next up on the list is car washes. We all love a clean car, but paying for a regular car wash can add up fast. Instead of spending money every time your car needs a wash, why not do it yourself at home? It's easier than you think, and you only need a few basic supplies. By washing your car at home, you're cutting down on unnecessary costs. And over the course of a year, this small change can save you a few $100s. Plus, it gives you more control over how often you clean your car without the guilt of spending extra money on something you can do yourself. Next up is unused subscriptions. Streaming services, magazines, apps, you name it. Subscriptions are everywhere these days, and it's easy to forget how many you've signed up for. This is where you need to take action. Go through all your subscriptions and cancel the ones you no longer use or need. Why keep paying for something you're not using? This is one of the easiest ways to save money without feeling the pinch. You could be surprised at how much you're spending on services you barely remember subscribing to. By cutting these out, you're keeping more money in your pocket for things that actually matter. Next, talk about impulse purchases. We've all been there. You go to the store for one thing and come out with 3 more items you didn't plan on buying. The key to avoiding these unnecessary expenses is simple. Make a shopping list and stick to it. Impulse buys might feel good in the moment, but they add up quickly and often lead to regrets later on. By creating a list before shopping and sticking to it, you're not only saving money, but you're also practicing financial discipline. And that's a habit that leads to long-term financial success. So the next time you feel the urge to grab something off the shelf, ask yourself, do I really need this? Or is this just a quick impulse? You'll be amazed at how much you can save by being more intentional with your purchases. There are still more expenses you can cut without sacrificing quality. So don't skip the video, because the next tips might just surprise you. The next tip is about household cleaners. Did you know you can easily make your own cleaning products at home with basic ingredients like vinegar and baking soda? Many store-bought cleaners are pricey, but with just a few cheap ingredients, you can create effective DIY cleaners that work just as well, if not better. Not only will this save you money, but it's also better for the environment and your health, since you'll be avoiding harsh chemicals. By making this switch, you'll cut down on household expenses, leaving you with more to put towards saving or investing. And the best part? You'll still have a clean, fresh home without the hefty price tag. Next expense is lottery tickets. It might seem like a small expense, a couple of dollars here and there for the chance to win big, but over time, those small purchases add up. Here's the truth. The odds of winning the lottery are incredibly slim, and you're more likely to lose money than gain it. Instead of regularly buying lottery tickets, why not put that money to better use? Even small amounts can add up to significant savings over time when you invest them wisely. Skip the temptation of the what if, and focus on guaranteed ways to build your wealth. On number 16, we have premium gas. Many people think using premium gas will somehow make their car run better. But here's the deal. If your car runs perfectly fine on regular gas, you don't need to pay extra for premium. Unless your vehicle specifically requires premium fuel, using regular gas won't affect your car's performance. By sticking to regular gas, you're saving money every time you fill up, without any loss in performance. Over time, this small change can make a big difference in your budget, money that could go toward growing your investments, instead of getting burned up at the gas station. Next practical ways to cut down on expenses without sacrificing quality involves designer clothes. We all love to look good, but there's a difference between paying for quality and just paying for a brand name. The key here is to shop for quality over flashy labels. Often, you can find stylish, long-lasting pieces at a fraction of the cost of designer items, and they'll hold up just as well, if not better. Look for durable fabrics and timeless styles that you can mix and match. This way, you're not only saving money, but also building a wardrobe that lasts. After all, no one ever said you need to spend a fortune to dress well. Number 18 tip is about fancy grooming products. High-end shampoos, moisturizers, and other grooming products can be tempting. But the truth is, many drugstore brands work just as well as their luxury counterparts. When you're paying extra for those expensive products, most of the time, you're paying for the brand name or fancy packaging, not better quality. Save your money and switch to more affordable options. Your skin and hair won't know the difference, but your wallet definitely will. Now let's get into bank fees. Paying unnecessary bank fees is like throwing money away. If you're paying for checking accounts, ATM withdrawals, or monthly maintenance fees, it's time to make a change. Look for banks that offer free checking, no hidden fees, and lower overall costs. Many online banks have better deals than traditional brick-and-mortar banks, and switching can save you hundreds of dollars each year. Why let your hard-earned money disappear into fees when it could be growing through saving or investing? Finally, the last expense in today's video is about paid apps. While some paid apps are worth the investment, many have free alternatives that offer the same or similar features. Before spending money on an app, do some research and see if there's a free version available that suits your needs. By switching to free apps where possible, you're cutting out yet another unnecessary expense without losing any functionality. Over time, even these small savings can add up and help you reach your financial goals faster. And that were the 20 everyday expenses you can cut without sacrificing quality. Each of these tips is designed to help you save money in ways that don't feel like a sacrifice, but still allow you to build toward a stronger financial future. Start by trying to cut just a few expenses at a time and see the difference it makes in your savings. Even small changes can have a big impact over time, and before you know it, you'll be on your way to a stronger financial future. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more money-saving hacks. You don't want to miss out on our future videos packed with practical advice to help you live smarter and save more.